right, citizens of Minnesota, we're back, and it's time for us to head into the Year 2 playoffs with your Minnesota Wild. It was an up-and-down season. Thankfully, we made it into the playoffs. A crazy final game of the regular season where we needed 2 points to ensure our second trip to the playoffs under GM Superb, man. We had a 7-goal lead going into the... Oh, no, it was like 7-goal lead going into the end of the second period. That's when the comeback started. They scored 5 straight, making it a 7-5 game before we got that 8th goal, man. Oh, it reminded me of the St. Louis Blues Tampa Bay game from I don't even know what GM mode years ago. But the good news is that the Minnesota Wild have made it into the playoffs, and we're that kind of team. We're a defensive team. Last year, we made it to the Western Conference Finals, and we were kicked out by the eventual Stanley Cup champions, the Dallas Stars, the team that we're going up against in round number 1. This one should be a good one, boys. It's going to be the same team from last year, and this might be the beginning of a potent rivalry. I mean, they're a young team. I'm hoping that we can stay a competitive team. So back-to-back years, we've faced each other in the playoffs. They got the better of us last year. Jamie Benn, Tyler Seguin. We got to get the better of them this year. Like I said before in previous videos, we're running out of time with our older players. This is a year where if we don't make it to the Stanley Cup Finals, it's a big failure. So we might as well go against the the rival Dallas Stars in round number 1, get them out of the way. So we'll take a look at the lineups for both teams. We know that we have the injury to Charlie Coyle, which has kind of messed up our second line. We'll get to that in a second. Let's take a look at the Dallas Stars. We know all about them from last year. We didn't pull the trigger on the Patrick Sharp trade during the regular season. Looks like it ended up working out for them because he's no doubt going to help their playoff run. First line, Jamie Benn, Tyler Seguin, Patrick Sharp. Filthy first line. You got to be able to shut those 2 studs down if we want a chance to get by these guys. Thankfully, we're a defensive team. Second line, Nikushkin, Jason Spezza, and Palman P. Now, 84, I don't know if he's dropping. He can still get it done, especially with the first line the way it is. Third line, Patrick Eaves, Cody Eakin, Brett Ritchie. Brett Ritchie looks like he's grown for year number 2. That is a filthy third line, actually. And then the fourth line, Antoine Roussel, Jay McClement, and Chris Neal. Chris Neal in there for a playoff run? Damn, this Dallas Stars team is actually looking really nice. Ooh, I'm not liking what I see, boys. Defensively, Chris Russell, John Klingberg. Okay, 85 and an 88. A little bit, oh yeah, you know what? They're weak defensively. Look at that. The top 4, Jamie Oleksiak and Johnny Oduya. Now, Johnny Oduya is dropped. He's 81. Oleksiak's 81. Both defensive defensemen. That's a slow, lumbering second line. I don't know if that's the right word. Third line, Namath and Fallen. Ooh, 279s. They must have an injury to a defenseman, so we'll check that out afterwards. So this could be, I mean, pure offense versus pure defense, it seems like this playoff series. Antti Niemi in the net, 86. Kari Lehtinen, 84. I think last year they had both 86s. So it's all offense for them. If we can stop Tyler Seguin and Jamie Benn, if we can outscore them, you know, with that defensive core, I mean, we can outscore these guys. View lines. Let me just go to edit lines for us. I'll show you guys where we are at. Now, the season, like I said, had its ups and downs. We started off well, but the injury bug hit us hard, man. Jonas Brodin was out for a good chunk of the season. He came back. We lost Charlie Coyle. He's not going to be back till like the 3rd round or something like that if we go that far. So I had to pick up Antoine Vermette. He's on the second line. I want him on the 3rd line, but right now, you know, we just don't have the depth. So you can see how Tyler Seguin and Jamie Benn just outclass us on that first line. The depth as well. So I'm hoping that our defensive style can stop those 2 guys. Defensively, we're looking good. Suter over Klingberg, Goligoski over, what was it, Russell, right? But then look at this, Spurgeon and Dumba, 86, 85. They had 2 81s, defensive defensemen. Our top 6 is leaps and bounds better than their top 4. So that's where we got to beat them. We got to beat them right there. And then goaltender Devin Dubnyk better. So we are the better defensive team. They have those 2 studs. The power play is going to be rough against them, I can tell. It's going to be a good series. I'm just hoping for a good one. All right, so injury report. Let's just quickly take a look. Charlie Coyle, elbow surgery. He's not coming back till May 20th. I don't know for sure. I think that's somewhere in the middle of the 3rd round. Definitely not coming back in the 1st round. So, don't even have to worry about it. We got to get it done with the squad that we have. And the Dallas Stars, a defenseman injury. Demers, maybe? Dallas, no injury. No injury for the Dallas Stars. So I don't know if they made a trade. I don't know if they lost a player for retirement. They have a very weak defensive core. Man, if I could just take out one of those top 2 defensemen, Russell or Klingberg, in game number 1, that'd be fantastic. Come on, Minnesota Miracle Men. I need you guys to step up. We had a good year last year. Our players are getting older. It's time to get pumped up. On the road in Dallas. No more vamping, boys. I've wasted enough time. I've prepared it. 5 minutes in, let's start it up, all right? On the road. Come on now, Minnesota. I need Zach Parise to have a solid playoff run like he did last year. First period, all right, I'll take that. Anything that looks good defensive, I'll take. 10 shots to 8 for the Dallas Stars. They're playing to our game. Second period, yeah, baby. Jason Zucker. He suffered an injury during the regular season. Good to see him back scoring goals. All right, they're out shooting us 29-18. Maybe we're keeping the puck to the outside. Who knows? But we got the 1-0 lead. Third period. Come on now, boys. I'm not getting excited over a 1-goal game. Not with those 2 studs out there. Power play. They can't score. Devin Dubnyk, no, he's not going to get it done. And Patrick Sharp, the trade bait, ties the game up late in the third. Baby Zach Parise, the captain. I may not be the captain. He's my captain. Comes through. And his clutch performance in the playoffs from last year, boys, seems to have crossed over to this year. Zach Parise with a game winner. Less than a minute left in the third period of game number 1. Huge game 1, boys. You want to make a mark in this series against the Dallas Stars. Huge game 1. Zucker from Riley and Howla. So Riley, there's the third line getting it done. The depth goal scoring. And Parise from Niederreiter and Koivu. So the first and third line, they all chipped in. Sharp from Roussel and McClement. Okay, perfect. So Patrick Sharp, I was going to say, it's a good thing they held on to him. Thankfully, we got game 1. Good. I look at their team on paper, man. I'm very afraid of Jamie Benn and Tyler Seguin. I know we're a good defensive team, but those guys are way too good. You've seen the kind of points they put up during the regular season, especially Jason Spezza. He won like 5 freaking trophies last year. Slow him down, son. All right, here we go, boys. First period, game number 2, 0-0. So once again, the Minnesota Wild, they're not allowing an early goal. They're not getting down in the game. This is good. The defensive style is working. Second period, it was only a matter of time. And the trade from 2 years ago, Goligoski for Pominpey, seems to have worked out for the Dallas Stars in that period. Back-to-back goals by Pominpey. 2-0 lead for Dallas. Shots are pretty even. Offense, it's time for you to step up. Parise, do you have any late-game heroics? No, Jamie Benn. Yeah, see, this is why I'm saying game 1 was huge. Oh, Antoine Vermette. All right, he gets us back in this. No. Chris Neal on the fourth line. A pair of older Ottawa Senators chipping in this game, and that's going to be all she wrote. 4-1 victory for the Dallas Stars. Yeah, see, that's why game 1 was huge, man. The Dallas Stars, they're too potent when it comes to their offense. At any time, they can score 2 goals like that, and it didn't even come from, it did, actually. Jamie Benn, he scored the goal right there. But Pominville from Sharp, and Eakin, Ben from Russell, Chris Neal from Eakin, and Fallen. They freaking 79 overall defenseman with an assist. Fantastic. All right, doesn't matter. We split the series. We took 1 on the road. Coming back to Minnesota. Gordon Bombay in attendance. Scouting assignment, not that it matters. Let me get some luck from the Super Swedes. All right, hang on a second. The Super Swedes and their sweet-ass defensemen. There you go, SHL. I need some good defensive karma, so I'm going to go for the Super Swedes. They know how to get it done. Carlson, Ekman Larson, Hedman. Give me a break. All right, come on, boys. We can do this. We can do this. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. It's going to be a long series. I don't want to get too excited because Dallas can come back. But come on, boys. Business as usual, but you got to show up. I want another solid first period. Don't allow a goal against. First period. Oh, Jason, I swear to Christ. Pominpey, he's making me hate that trade now from 2 years ago. Last year, it didn't affect us. This year, that's 3 goals now in the first, what? This is game 3. In the last 2 games, 3 goals. 45 seconds is, before the end of the first period as well. That's a ball-breaking goal. Second period. All right. Tyler Seguin, Antoine Vermette gets his second goal of the playoffs. So that trade is working out on the second line But again, man, if they're going to score goals like this, we're going to be in trouble. They have the better offense. There's no doubt about that. We got to win the close games. They're going into the third period with 2 or 3. We're in trouble. Power play for Minnesota. Patrick Sharp scores 5-on-5. Wait a minute. Nino Niederreiter gets us back within 1. We got a game. Penalty kill. Come on, boys. 10 minutes. Another penalty kill. Antoine Vermette is second of the game. Third of the playoffs. Ties it up. 5 minutes left. 1 minute left. Zach Parise! The second time in 3 games, he gets a game winner with less than a minute left. Antoine Vermette. I'm going to need a nickname for this guy. Mr. Clutch. Antoine Clutch Vermette. 2 goals, and Zach Parise, the late game winner. Niederreiter, Vermette, and Parise. 3 unanswered. And the Minnesota Wild rally to steal Game 3 out from the clutches of the Dallas Stars. Oh, Gordon Bombay is dancing in the stands with Goldberg. Fantastic, boys. Whew, I was going to say I'm not getting too excited. Now the series is getting good. We got 2 wins in the first 3 games. All right. The team that beat us last year. We're showing that we've learned, we've gotten better. Our rookies have gotten better. Our older players haven't dropped off just yet. I've said it before, boys. This could be our year. Once we're in the playoffs, the defensive stats. Okay, calm down. No injuries. We're okay. I shouldn't have said that. I've just jinxed us. 2-1 series lead. Game number 4 in Minnesota. Take a stranglehold. You know what? Don't get ahead of yourself. You got to have a good first period. Good defensive first period, boys. First period. All right, I'll take that. There you go. We're going back to game 1 and 2. We're not letting them get on the board early. I like that. I don't want to be rallying late. We're not going to win like that. Got to get ahead in the game. Second period. Okay, I'll take that as well. 1-1 tie. Nothing wrong with the defensive game here. Mikko Koivu, Chris Russell. All right, boys. Hang on 1 second. Oh, man, I needed a drink. That's so much better. All right. Third period. Game is tied 1-1. 21 shots to 16 for the Minnesota Wild. Come on, boys. On front of your home ice fans. Take that stranglehold. Power play. It's killed off quickly. Long one for Dallas. It's killed off. Another one. Jesus, that's a power play third period. We're going to overtime. A late one? No, we're going to overtime, boys. Zach Parise wasn't showing any late game heroics this time. Well, maybe he will still in overtime. So this is a series determining overtime period. We win 3-1. They win. It's a best of 3 all over again. Come on now, Minnesota. Home ice fans, they want to go home happy tonight. Please, do it for Minnesota. Power play goes for nothing. Penalty kill, good job. 12 minutes. Come on, Parise, Koivu, Chris fucking Neal. There's no end to this asshole. As a Leaf fan, he would always piss me off come the playoffs when the Leafs used to make the playoffs. For God's sakes, Chris Neal. Oh, he comes through in overtime for the Dallas Stars and gets a huge overtime winner. That's going to tie the series up at 2. Man, we let that one slip away from us. So it seems like games 3 and 4, both teams let a game slip away from them. That game, Dallas should have won. This game, man, we could have taken it. So I told you, man, this is going to be a close series. And the one thing that's, I don't know if it's good, because it's almost like they're due now, but Sagan and Ben have kind of gone under the radar, right? So if they can continue that, I feel good about myself, but like I said, if they're due, that's scary. So Dallas reclaims their home ice advantage. It's now best of 3, boys. Series is tied 2-2. Parise, Koivu, come on now, brothers. I need you guys to step up. I need a good goal-scoring game. Give me one of those, all right? I know I've had the rally in the third period. Give it to me early. First period. Okay, I'll take that. 13 shots to 10 for the Dallas Stars. The Minnesota Wild playing their defensive style, keeping Jamie Benn and Tyler Seguin off the scoring sheet. Come on now, boys. Keep that up. Second period. Ooh, okay. Weird freaking period, but I'll take it. Mike Riley gets a power play goal. Chris Russell from the point. Antoine Vermette, his 4th goal of the series. Antoine Roussel ties up the game. The depth for the Dallas Stars. And then Zach Parise takes the lead. All right, Parise, his 3rd goal. Could be a big one. We don't have the routine yet. We need insurance, boys. Devin Dubnyk, I haven't said your name yet in this series. Come on now, my man. It'll be Ryan Garbutt. Yes, take that, Dallas. You shouldn't have let him go. Ryan Garbutt, huge. He had a big goal-scoring season. He gets a big insurance marker. Will that be enough? Devin Dubnyk's got it, boys. Jason Spezza gets 1 with 1 second left, but it's not enough, and Ryan Garbutt's going to get the game winner. So Parise almost had his 3rd game winner of the series right there, but Ryan Garbutt's insurance marker is the one that takes it. Beautiful job, boys. So we got the game where we had the goals. 4 goals before the end of regulation. And we weren't rallying in the third either. Yes, boys. So 2 chances to move off to the second round and squash the demons from last year. Our rivals that won the Stanley Cup, the defending Stanley Cup champion Dallas Stars, on the brink of elimination. Back in Minnesota, boys. The Minneapolis, Minnesota Miracle Men. I don't care if they don't play in Minneapolis. That's it from D2. That's what I'm saying. Gordon Bombay, back in the building. He was there for Game 3. He was distracted for Game 4. Maybe that's why we lost. Come on, baby. Here we go. Game 6. A trip to round 2 is on the line. Can the Minnesota Wild beat the Dallas Stars? Come on now, boys. First period. Chris fucking Neal. This piece of garbage. Are you seriously scoring a slap shot? Dubnyk is probably going 71 miles per hour. Give me a freaking break. 12 shots to 6 for the Dallas Stars. Not good, boys. Not good. Come on. We're on front of our home ice fans. Goldberg is in the stands. Julie the Cat Gaffney, or whatever her damn name is. The whole freaking D2 crew. Come on, Minneapolis. Second period. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stupid Mighty Ducks. Get the hell out of the building. Yeah, they're no luck at all. Jamie Clement. There it is. Jamie Benn, shorthanded goal. John Klinberg, Folin, Brodin. 5 goals. 4 goals second period, 5 goals going into the third. Not good for the Minnesota Wild, boys. 18 shots to 16. Devin Dubnyk, he shat the bed in this game. All right, third period. No way we're coming back in this one. Unless the game gives me something. Nope. Patrick Sharp, he's going to score on Darcy Kemper. Tyler Seguin is going to score on All right, Mike Riley gets one back. At least the fans are getting treated to a, wait a minute, Nino Niederreiter. The Ducks. They're always good in these kind of games. They come back. No. It's too good to be true. There's no way I'm going to score, how many goals? 6 goals to tie them in the third period. All right, boys. That is a typical game 6 right there. Now, if we're going to lose big, because then you get your goaltender embarrassed. Dubnyk in the past has bounced back from a game like that successfully. I can't point out a specific game, but I remember in the playoffs last year, I remember saying that when he lost big, the next game he came back nicely. All right, so we're going into a Game 7. Oh my God, screw the Mighty Ducks. They're not invited. All right, let me just take a look. I'm not doing any roster moves. I'm not doing any line changes, boys. This has been a good back and forth series. You just have to let it play out. If we're the better team, it'll come through in the simulation. If not, it's not our year. It's the Dallas Stars. All right. Dallas have no injuries, so they're going into it full health. We're going into it at full health without Charlie Coyle, I suppose, which is really hurting us right now, but whatever. Here it is, boys. Game 7 on the road. We've been able to win in Dallas in this series, so it's not a problem. Come on now, Minnesota. Don't let this series get away from you. Here we go, boys. Goals. Hang on. I'm all over the place. Here we go. Real-time simulation. Can the Minnesota Miracle Men get it done in round number 1 against the defending Stanley Cup champions? They're out shooting Dallas. It's for fuck's sake. Johnny Oduya, the super Swede. I shouldn't have scouted super sweet defenseman. God damn it. 12 shots to 8 for the Minnesota Wild, but a 1-0 lead for the Dallas Stars. Not looking good. Devin Dubnyk, I need you to shut the door. After what you did in the last game, you need to come in here now and shut the door. Parise, you scored some big goals, but I'm going to need another one. Koivu, you too. Captain Keith Yandel on the second line, you've been nowhere. Third line, it's Suter. Suter as well. I haven't seen a goal from Suter. A lot of people can step up here, so come on now, boys. Second period. Who's going to be the hero? Who's going to be the 0? 15 minutes left. We're coming into halfway through the game, and the Minnesota Miracle Men still have yet to record a goal. Coming down to the end of the second period, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Dallas Stars. Are you freaking kidding me? We come all this way, and it seems like the defensive style of Minnesota is working, but now there's no offense. There's no offense, and they have 20 minutes. They got to get one. Well, they got to get more than one. 24 shots to 21 for Minnesota, but still the 1-0 lead. Come on now, boys. You can do this. Torchetti's going to get fired, man. You know it. You guys have got to come through for GM Superb, man. The older players, the veterans, they're not going to be as good next year. It's never going to get as easy as it is this year, for a while anyways. Come on now, boys. Step up in the third. Here we go. 18. Yes! Mike Riley on the third line. Fucking Tyler Seguin, you piece of shit. How could you do this to me? Yes! Mikko Koivu, the captain. I gotta stop the sim. The captain, Mikko Koivu, comes through in a huge way. Holy crap, this is the kind of series you dream of watching. I can't do anything. I can't complain, boys. You gotta let the players just play it out. 12 minutes left. Which one of these brilliant teams is gonna move off to round number 2? 5 minutes. 4, 3, 2. Parise! Oh, I was hoping Parise would get that last-minute game winner. Oh, okay, boys. 41 shots for Minnesota. 31 for Dallas. Who is going to put their team into round number 2? Will we have a hero? Please, God, give me a hero for Minnesota. The hockey gods, I speak to you. Come through. Please, overtime. Oh, no, penalty kill. They killed it off. No! Fucking 79! 79 two-way defenseman with the overtime slapper. I'm fucking done. Oh, my God. Their fucking weak-ass defensive core. 281s, 279s. And a motherfucking 79 gets the game-winning overtime goal. Holy shit on a hockey stick. This guy just had the best day of his life while I get to go golf. I'm sorry. Be sure to check out our website, 2bcsports.com, where the hockey talk continues. Find myself and others in the live interactive chat, or dive into the active forums to talk about sports and gaming. You can also find us on Twitch, where the live streams come to life.